Holy shit, it's been a while since I've done one of these videos. Now, I would show you a bunch of footage in chronological order of when I started to record for this video and when I ended. But guess what the fuck happened? A giant power outage happened where I live, and well, all of my footage got corrupted, besides 5 minutes of it, and that 5 minutes was me grinding for coins. So it was literally boring as fuck. So what I did was, I just continued with the missions I already had and started to record for it. But yeah, I was very much thinking of to just scrap the entire video. I was just thinking, there's no point. I had a power outage. There's no point. I've lost so much footage. And I was at Emerald Hill at that point, and you may be thinking, but you're showing the New York map, or World 4. Yeah, guess what the fuck happened again? Another fucking power outage. Now, I was pissed, considering, guess how much hours I spent on this fucking game. Guess. I spent 10 hours originally, then I had to spend another 5 to get more footage, and now guess what happened? I had to spend another fucking 3. What the fuck? I hate power outs. If I power out while editing this video, I'm going to kill myself. So, yes, I've finally managed to get some footage, and that's why you're seeing this video right now. But the amount of just fucking planning this took and how much recording this was insane. I have recorded 4 fucking days worth of footage on this game. Now you'd be thinking, what? I thought you'd only played for like 17 hours on this or something, I don't know. Yeah, well, do I need to mention how I played this game when it first released? Yeah. Now, you may be thinking, really? Yes. Now, let me give you some history. Thank you, intro me, and this is some history. So, when Sonic Speed Simulator was, put to the public, I was just on a Discord call with a bunch of friends, and then I was just scrolling on for new Roblox games to play, because, I was bored, and I was in year 5, so I had nothing really better to do, and considering I had just beaten the last chapter of Us Are Toys, and also I think every Arsenal match I went into, I dominated, and I literally won every single time, so much so that I was literally banned. Obviously, I took a 2-year break and never touched the game again until I started to do YouTube again. But yeah, and then I've slowly been regaining my skill of the game. But now I think I'm definitely worse than I was, but I'm a lot better than I was when I had originally started, back when I took my break before I started to do YouTube. So yeah, I think I did pretty good. But yeah, I was playing this game religiously. So much so, I had to go to the doctors because my hand was like literally not moving. I'm pretty sure I got fucking arthritis from Sonic Speed Simulator. But yeah, like my hand it was really hurting it to move, and I think that was because Roblox's camera controls, where you have to press down to move the camera, which kind of fucking sucks. Wish it was just normal, but it's never normal. So yeah, I kinda got arthritis, and that kinda put me off the game, considering I got fucking arthritis from Sonic Speed Simulator. Mind you, this was the first day it released. The first day it released to the public, where you didn't have to pay. I had gotten arthritis from it. That is kind of fucking insane, to be honest. Yeah, arthritis. Huh, it really fucking hurt. Like, actually, it hurt a lot. But I kept playing this game for, like, the next couple months, even with my arthritis hand. all I was doing was I was pressing down a lot lighter than I was originally, and that seemed to work out considering I have not got arthritis since from Sonic Speed Simulator. But yeah, so I started to play this game like every day, hours on end, for a couple months, until I realized who made the game. GameFam made this game. Now, if you don't know who GameFam is, they pretty much just buy out games and then they just put them to their studio, I guess. I don't fucking know. But what they do is they don't make games of their own. What they do is they just buy developers and buy their games. And, you know, they went from nobody knows them to everybody in the world knows them. So that's why Sonic collaborated with them, or Sega, and that's also why SpongeBob has recently done a collaboration with them. So, yeah, SpongeBob, what the fuck? But, yeah, to be honest, like, putting aside the fact that this was made by GameFam, I really fucking like this game. Like, it is so good. Holy shit. Like, anytime I play this game, it does not feel like a chore. It feels so fucking good. It's so fun. And I've never felt that from any other fucking game I have ever played. Because it feels like a Sonic game. It doesn't feel shit like most Roblox Sonic games do. They always feel shit or have a shit model. They don't feel like Sonic. Surprisingly, the game made by Sega originally felt nothing like fucking Sonic. Well, now it looks like it should be on the PS5, and it looks incredible, and it's got great animations, and it looks like a Sonic game. Originally, it did not. It looked shit. It just looked like they took models off of, like, I don't know, fucking Minecraft. It was dog shit. I really did not like these models, as you can see and hear, considering I am fucking dunking on them. So I wouldn't actually use the Sonic models. I would use my own avatar, which you can use your own avatar in this game if you're wondering. But yeah, I just had so much fucking fun with this game that it was actually insane. Like, 4 days worth. 4 days worth is a fucking lot. And yeah, I think that now we know that I am a very established person who very much, well, not established, but I know a lot about Sonic Speed Simulator. I know about Hedgehog who go voom voom in Roblox. So, yeah. Anyway, on to my thoughts of the game. I've already shared a couple of my thoughts with this, but I'll go into more depth in this segment, which is happening in 3, 2, 1, now. Hello, and this is the segment I was literally just talking about. I have forgotten about this video for the past 2.5 hours. So, yeah, I was working on other shit. Mainly some of my other videos that are very original. I'm joking, but yeah. So I was just working on a bunch of different stuff, and I've only just remembered I was making a Sonic Speed Simulator 2.5 hours ago. What the fuck happened? I took a coffee break, guys. I mean, I ate a sandwich, but it says it's sort of a coffee break, right? Right? Anyway, to this segment, I am literally fucking spewing shit right now. So here are my thoughts on the game. I've already just shared some of mine, but honestly, this game is fucking insane. The animations feel so fucking fluid. I don't know, like, half the time, my immersion breaks because I realize I'm playing a Roblox game, or because my finger's starting to hurt after pressing down on my fucking mouse button for, like, so long. Did I just get I just got a fucking notification. Fucker. Oh, before I got the... Okay, let me go back to what I was saying. I'm gonna set my phone to silent. Fuck it, I'll be right back. Okay, I've turned my phone down to silent now, so there will be no more notifications. And fuck with it. No. Anyway, it's just so fucking fluid. In my opinion, if I feel like the people who made this put some care and effort into it, and it feels like they've actually, you know, put some passion into it. Like, unlike the other games GameFam has made, this feels like an actual passionate attempt to make a game. Unlike Military Tycoon, that was a good game, and then it got filled with loot boxes. I am pretty sure I have not played the game before. I heard that from Lemon, so yeah. But Sonic Speed Simulator still does the same thing. It fills your ass with loot boxes, and it fills your mouth with them. It's like the cream of this game. I'm joking, it's a shitty bread on the outside, just hiding the good shit in the middle. I'm not gonna lie, I was going to 100% this video, and it was gonna be so fucking long. This video was gonna take, to be honest. I hit 100% of the game before, but that was when there was no content. Now, and then I did it again, there was some more, and then I stopped playing for 2.5 years, and holy shit, there's a lot more content that happened in 2.5 fucking years. So, yeah, go figure. Now, I probably would have done all the characters I could have done at the moment. You know, some of them are seasonal, some of them are locked behind, some of them are just like one-time events. But the thing is that I fucked up and I didn't fucking realize was how long it takes to unlock characters. Now, if you've never played this game before, you probably don't know what I'm talking about, but people who are OGs and, well, play the game now, holy shit, this was so fucking bad. I'm not even gonna lie, I hated it. I fucking hated it. Originally, I did not want, like, anytime I would unlock a character, it felt so good because I had just spent, like, an entire day trying to unlock that shit. Trying to unlock Knuckles and Tails were nightmares because you would have to collect 1,000 of an item that would respawn every 5 minutes that were grouped in threes, and there was only around 60 on the map at a time. So that's a pretty fucking long time you had to do it, and hell, you had to find all of them, and sometimes they just wouldn't fucking spawn. They would just go, nah, I'm taking a break, and they just wouldn't fucking spawn. And then instead of getting, let's say 50, I got 20. You know, it's a pretty big downsize. So yeah, and the fact is, it takes ages to load in, so you can't just go, okay, go in and collect all of them, go out, go in, and then, you know, let's say respawn, and you get them and get them. It doesn't work like that, considering it takes so fucking long, and you would just be wasting your time, and it would just be quicker to actually just wait the 5 minutes. And I wish that was an exaggeration. It is not. But the thing that pisses me off in this game is sometimes it doesn't even tell you you have unlocked a character. It just goes, okay, exclamation mark near the character logo. It doesn't even go, you have unlocked a new character. It goes, silence, fucking nothing. It's just a fucking exclamation mark near the character thing, which I wish there was just like a thing, you know, when you level up in this game, there's a giant banner at the top that goes level up, and it shows your stats now. That was at least back then. I'm not sure about now, because I haven't really seen it at all. But I wish there was something like, new character unlocked, so you could know until, but no, I'm just like, oh, I've got a new character now, let's check it out. So, yeah, half the time, I don't even realize I've unlocked a new character, and I think I've just unlocked absolutely nothing. I collected Jet the Hawk, Maid Blaze, the fucking big cat. I have collected so many characters, and I didn't even realize I fucking collected them, because it doesn't have a big notification like, new character collected. You just have to wait and do it, and then, I wonder if I've got any new character. Holy shit, I do! It doesn't actually tell you when. It just puts a little exclamation mark in a tiny portion of the screen. So, yeah, I just want them to add a giant fucking banner at the top to tell you when you got a new character. Because I want to play as that new character. I don't want to be pissing around with my boring ass character. Or I could be playing as a character I've just been spending hours to unlock. And guess how long it took me to unlock Metal Sonic, a character I have not played yet. And what I'm trying to get across is the fact that I won't really play as any of these characters. I might play as them for a couple minutes, but then go back to the average Sonic or my avatar or something like that. I will just keep playing as the same character because I don't want to play as somebody else. I want to play as my favorite character and everything, and I think that is a great way to go about it instead of making it so you have to play as this character. And I've just dropped my own shit. and you have to play as this character, and you have to do these specific things with those characters, and if you do it with any other character, it doesn't account to this, blah blah blah. And I'm glad they didn't enforce that in the thing. I don't think they've done it at all in Sonic Speed Simulator, which I can commemorate, because I hate it in Roblox games, or any game really, where they make it so there's character-specific challenges, which I think it's fine if they're fun, but half the time they're just fucking tedious for very little payoff, but the only reason they're there is to piss off completionists like me. I get 100%ed Cuphead, I 100%ed Dark Souls fucking somehow, not doing that shit again, that was hard as fuck. But in my opinion, this game is really good, and I really love it, because it just does everything right. Yeah, GameFam is a pretty fucked up company, and yeah, I really wish this wasn't a fucking speed simulator. I really wish it was just an average Sonic game on Roblox. But for what it is, it's really solid. It is a very fluid and just amazing game. Originally it was a mess, and it was hard to play. It was just hard to look at the models because they were just so shit and they didn't look fluid. They looked like they were just half put together in 15 fucking minutes. So yeah, I don't like simulator games, and I don't like RPs, and I sure as hell don't fucking like tycoons, but I feel like the simulation in this game is an afterthought. I feel like that Sega really oversighted on this game, because if GameFam actually had no supervision on this game, well, maybe a bit, then this game would be completely different, and instead of making this video praising Sonic Speed Simulator, I'm probably making a video making fun of it, of how shit it is, and how it is pretty much Fortnite and Dead by Daylight at this point, which is just a game with a fuck ton of microtransactions. So yeah. And also, if you wanted to get access to the beta, you had to pay 50 Robux, which, me personally, I wasn't gonna fucking do, considering I don't wanna fucking play I don't wanna buy a Robux! What the fuck? So, yeah. Huh. What should I else do for this video? I mean, I've really finished on everything I want to touch, but I feel like there's something missing. Like, there's just something that I haven't touched on. Oh yeah, other people's opinions. But let's get to that part later. I just want to touch on the console port and the mobile port of this game. Now, I'm going to rank all of these ports of the game from worst to best. And not really surprisingly, the PC port is the best, considering it has fluid movement, it looks realistic as fuck, it's got fun, fluid movement. I think I've just said that, but pretty much it feels like a Sonic game. The mobile game comes in second, and you may be thinking, well, what about the console version? That comes in last, and I'll touch on that later. The mobile version, some assets don't really load in, but that's not really a surprise considering it's a fucking mobile game. But you have to play it with, you know, shit graphics and touch controls fucking kill me. And finally, we got the console port of this game. Fuck me, I hate this shit. Now, I was expecting it to be, you know, decent, considering I have Sonic Frontiers on my Xbox. It's a pretty fun game, to be honest. I like it, and I think it does feel like Sonic, and, you know, it's pretty good, right? But then, when I started to play this game on a console, I fucking hated it. This doesn't feel like Sonic on a console. I don't know how console players even play this game. Not gonna be surprised if console players don't play this game. But I just really hated it because it's so fucking annoying to control. Sonic, instead of feeling like the blue blur, he feels like the blue shit stain on the road. He feels fast in this game, but it doesn't feel like the controls are, you know, optimized for that. It feels like he's a fucking ice cube. Literally, it feels like he's sliding down. That is it. It is shit. It just feels like he's sliding down. And that's really fucking hate about it, considering I want to like the console port, but I can't, considering the controls are so fucking goddamn awful. And you may be thinking, it's probably just got the same controls as Frontiers. Guess what? I fucking played Frontiers. Oh, it's got different controls. And you may be thinking, what about Sonic Generations? Played that too. Yeah, completely different controls. That feels like Sonic and it has fluid movement. This game feels like you're playing as a fucking ice cube. It does not feel like a Sonic game on console, and I highly suggest if you have all of these systems, a console or, you know, a PC in a phone, I highly suggest play it on a PC. It is the definitive way to play it. Such as for Motorbox games, the PC way is always the definitive way. I don't think there has been any game that I've played that's been better on mobile or console. I saw Toys is definitely better on PC. Doors is definitely better on PC. Sonic Speed Sim, it's way better on PC. But I was surprised that the mobile port usually outdoes the console ports. Like, I've just been playing a lot of Roblox recently for no fucking reason besides I'm really fucking bored. And most of these games, I've played on all of these systems, and I find that the PC is the best, mobile comes in second, and console always goes in last, because the controls feel shit. They feel shit. They don't feel good whatsoever. The UI is hard as fuck. It's like playing Sims with a fucking PlayStation 1 controller. It isn't pleasant whatsoever. So, yeah, in my opinion, I hate Sonic Speed Simulator on a console. It doesn't feel like Sonic. It feels like I'm playing as a fucking ice cube. But graphics-wise, it definitely is above mobile, because mobile couldn't even really load in some of the assets. But the console version still lags in the graphics department. I don't know why, it just feels like wrong. It just doesn't look right. It looks like plastic on the highest graphical settings. Meanwhile on PC, it looks, you know, good. It doesn't look like shit. It doesn't look like complete fucking plastic. It doesn't look like Kim Kardashian's ass. And the amount of just like times I just said what the fuck because I've tried to go in a straight line and I curved to the right or I curved to the left or I just stopped moving entirely. This game was optimized for a PC experience, not for mobile or console. So, in my opinion, the definitive way to play this game is definitely on a PC. But if you have a mobile and an Xbox, I highly suggest play it with a fucking just play it on your fucking phone. The console port is honestly arse. Sometimes, in a very rare case, a horror game actually does better on Xbox or PlayStation than it does on mobile. But it doesn't do it well. It doesn't go out and beyond. It just does alright. It doesn't do the best it could because of the limitations of the controller. That's why I love playing on PC so much, because you have a bunch of keys to press, and that's why I think games that were on the PC that have really complex controls translated to consoles aren't good games anymore. They get turned into just fucking messes. Like The Sims, as I said earlier, it's just unpleasant to play with a controller. But I said with a PlayStation 1 controller. I just mean any fucking controller. It is not nice to play with. So, yeah, in my opinion, Sonic Speed Simulator is shit on console. Mobile, it's okay, but PC is definitely the definitive way to play it. Now you're probably wondering why I haven't really mentioned the races in this video, and that's because I wanted to mention in this section. Races, yeah, they're okay. They're not the best, but, you know, it's okay. Because it's definitely not as good as they used to be, so they've somehow ruined it. But it's still okay. I mean, I still do it, and I like how they've added an item shop in collectible tickets you can get to spend every time you win a race. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good idea, and I feel like some games that also do these races should also do that. Most do, by the way, so yeah. But the one thing I don't like about the PC port that are, well, increased in the mobile port is the energy bar. I'm pretty sure you get more energy in the mobile version, which isn't actually insane to say, but I'm pretty sure you can dash for around 10 seconds in the mobile version, which I'm pretty sure you can only dash for 5 in the PC and console port. And I think I know why they did this. I'm pretty sure the reason they did this is considering they thought it would be hardest to control it on mobile, considering it's touch controls, which is fair, so they gave you more dash. But the thing is, if you give it to mobile players, why not us? Why not everybody else who is normal, and not the fucking 5-year-olds who will still just end up wasting it all into a fucking wall? So, yeah. But, anyway, enough with my jibber jabber. We're going to get somebody else's opinion in. The Lemon! Where is he? Where is he? Oh. Okay, well, the Lemon is no longer in this video, considering he just fucking died. So, what now? I was gonna have this big moment with him in, because he's not really in any of my videos, but whatever. I guess it could still work. Fine. Guys, go down in the comments and type your opinion on Sonic Speed Simulator. Considering the Lemon isn't here, I don't have another person's opinion, so this video is very biased. But the comments, I will heart some comments, and I will definitely read them, if there is even a comment on this video. So, yeah. See ya, gamers. Sorry I kept you for 27 minutes, but have a good one. Remember, like and subscribe. And this is Sonic Speed Simulator.